back with another reading. I'm back with another chapter reading from the Fall of America. This book we're reading, the author is the minister Elijah Muhammad. If you're viewing, let me pause this. Let me backtrack this a bit. You're with the nasty pastor. If you have viewed my past readings of the Fall of America, if you're viewing this reading of the Fall of America, it's getting interesting. It's getting very interesting. You know, I pointed out something in a clip I just made about the Fall of America. And you know, I should have went on to the part of me speaking, but I didn't. I just, chopped it where I'm reading. But for Elijah Muhammad to look at white people, as the devil, for Elijah Muhammad to look at Jesus as the devil, I'm not understanding how in this book, in chapter 3, self first. Is it chapter 3? No, not chapter 3. The speech of 1959. He compares himself to Moses. I get it. I understand it. I understand it because, see, in America, we was asked to be free. I get it. I understand it. But you promoted so much hate towards these men, towards this bloodline. I'm trying to figure out, how can you compare yourself to this man? How can you? See, that's the things that I'm saying about Islam, about some other religions that I went into to find myself. There was contradictions. There was things that made me say, something, I'm gonna move from that. And then the examples, the physical examples wasn't right. Wasn't. And I'm not going to take up too much time because I want to get into this reading. I want to really get through chapter 3, which is self first. But I'm going to leave you with this, and then we're going to get into this reading of the Fall of America, chapter 3, self first. And when I went into prison in 1992, I'm like borderline Baptist, borderline atheist. You feel what I'm saying? My mama put me in a Baptist church. You got what I'm saying? I never been baptized in a Baptist church. And it got to the point I stopped believing. You understand what I'm saying? You get it? Now, the 1996 incarceration, being in prison, I can really say that I researched the Kenite culture more during that incarceration than the 91 to 93 incarceration. That was the introduction. You get what I'm saying? That was the introduction. But when I got out of prison, started working, ran into a old friend of mine that I met when I was in the 8th grade, and we started hanging. And two things really came to the front of my head after maybe 3 months, 6 months into us hanging together. I said, something? What I'm in now, they sent this man to me to keep me on my path. They sent him to me so that if I do mess up, how to say this, they can wash their hands with me. You understand what I'm saying? They could be done with me. But because I walked in a righteous life, I ain't gonna say it was 100% righteous after I got out of prison in 98. But because I lean more into the righteous side of things now, they're not done with me. They haven't finished molding me. They have not finished helping me. So what I'm going to say to you, take your culture serious. Take whom you pray to serious, because there are people that move in your background that moves in your background that you would never know is there as a voice. You get me? As a voice. You understand? And can push you forward when there are decisions to say, is he capable? Is he stable? Can he motivate himself? Look, if you're not on my YouTube channel, please go to @TheNastyPastor, like, share, subscribe, definitely comment. If you're not on my Facebook channel, OFM, The Fall of America, go on over there, like and follow. Believe me, it's a lot of education in that. Now let's get into chapter 3. Self first. Black man, you are created to serve Allah. You were not created to serve the devil. Come and follow me, and there will be no fear for you, nor shall you grieve. We the Muslims fear none but Allah. If anybody needs the fear removed from him, it's the frightened to death black man in America, self first. What? Damn. Apologize. That's the end of chapter 3. That was a small one. I mean a very small one. So me explaining to you, I do this organically, right? This the proof in my pudding that I put out to the world, right? I really don't do a lot of how many pages. I may do it when I first get in the chapter, but I don't really do a whole lot of how many pages, this here, let me break this, break that. I have a clock right here that I look for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes from the start time. You got me, and I work on what I have to say, how I have to say it within a 10-15 minute time frame organically. You feel me? Anywho, anyway, I am the Nasty Pastor, and I just want to touch back on this. Please, you got me. Please continue to read, continue to invest, continue to nurture your babies, continue to protect your babies, protect your home, protect your family, protect your legacy, protect your finances, protect the dog that you're nurturing. You got what I'm saying? Protect the cat, the birds, the fish, the turtles, the hermits, protect it. You got me? Because see, if it die on you, what does that show whom you pray to? What does that show to whom you pray to? Anywho, anyway, I love you. I am the Nasty Pastor. I'm going to apologize to you for this short read. Keep viewing. Please keep viewing. I'm out, and I love you.